plumberparts.co.uk. Honest reviews and advice.
Hello, welcome to this very quick follow-up video to one that we did about soldering pipe. Now we're going to just quickly cover a different type of fitting. This is called a Yorkshire or a capillary fitting. Now if we look very close at this fitting, you will see that it has a very small ring round here. Now on the inside of the fitting, inside that ring is a ring of solder around the inside, which basically means that you can be super lazy and not have to do a thing that's called end feeding your solder. Let's put it this way, if you do it like this, then either you're in a really tight situation or you're not a real plumber. Put it that way, because these look minging when they're on. Anyway, I'll show you very quickly how they work. Here we go. So really the soldering process and the cleaning process are much the same as end feed. You just get your pipe cleaner, give the pipe a good clean, make sure there's nothing on there, and then get yourself a flux brush as you usually would. Give it a generous coating of flux. There's loads of brick dust in my flux. Beautiful stuff. And the same with the capillary fitting itself. Just get your flux brush and try and get some flux down the inside of the fitting, because this is water soluble flux, and when you put any water through it, it will wash away. Now we push the fitting on like so, and basically all we do is, we don't get any heat on there at all, we light our torch, keep our torch on a nice even heat, nice and low, and just heat that up nice all the way around. Just try and get it to run nicely. There we go, it's running now. See that? Bit underneath. Make sure it's got round. So there you go, beautifully soldered up, and very nice indeed. Once you've nicely done up your capillary fitting and drop your pipe on the floor, all you need to do is just get your rag round it like you did any other soldering fitting and give it a good old clean. So there you go. Look at that, how clean that is. That's one good thing. But they have this horrible ring around the outside, and when they're on like a nice length of pipe and you've got a load of end feed fittings on there, it looks really good. And then you've got this, the ugly duckling fitting that's right in the middle of it all, that some old boy probably put on because he couldn't be bothered. Now there's one other thing I'll say about these. If you're a standard plumber and you've been working in the trade for years, you will be guilty of this, because I'm bloody guilty of it. If I put one of these on a... Bloody hell, it's the 5A, they've come to get me. If I put one of these on a piece of pipe, there's one bit that I didn't say I always do. I always run a little bit of end feed into one of these fittings anyway, just to make sure, even though we don't need to. I hope you found today's video enjoyable and it went well in conjunction with the end feed fittings video we did like a day or two ago, or last week. I don't know when I'm going to upload this one. Please subscribe to our videos, the subscribe button's just there, and Facebook and Twitter your way to us. We retweet pictures of stuff you've been doing, specifically if you've come across like plumbing disasters, we love that. And we also tweet pictures of the stuff that we're doing as well on site. As ever, comment on any of the videos if you've got any problems, and I hope to see you guys next week when we're going to do another amazing video. And remember, hold tight!
plumberparts.co.uk. Honest reviews and advice.